While punching enemies is significantly less effective than using literally any other weapon, I still want to try to kill a raid boss with him, specifically Dragonfly. The rules for this are simple enough, where I have to kill Dragonfly, I can only punch, I will not use any characters with damage multipliers, so I won't be using Wigfrid, Wolfgang, Wendy, Wes, or Walter, because Walter's bad at tanking, and anything else goes. Now, other than that, the fight shouldn't be too simple, except for the fact that it might take 45 minutes, but I'll explain that later. I actually did fight Dragonfly with only axes and decided it was too easy. Luckily, I did learn how to kite Dragonfly, and I can take these skills and throw them right in the garbage, as I will instead be tanking the entire battle. Anyways, let's get on to the run. I chose WX for this run not only because he's outfitted in very stylish green boxing gloves, but he also is probably the best character at tanking that isn't Wigfrid, who, is disqualified, and that is due to his health boosting circuits, because they will raise his max HP. Another reason I chose WX is because he's great at ruins rushing, which is exactly what I plan on doing, because I can get Thulecite suits and Thulecite crowns, which are incredibly good armor, and so many gears, which I can use to heal for 60 HP a pop, which is so much health, way more than Pierogi. I then catch a rabbit so I can make a quick speed circuit and begin searching for my base location. Eventually I find this nice spot near these roads, the junkyard set piece, and this pig village, and I eventually decide to settle here. It's also near a sinkhole, a spider nest, and it's even close to the Dragonfly Desert. It's possibly the best base I could have located. God, stupid spiders. Anyways, I chop a few trees to set up a temporary science machine where I can make everything I need. Like, I make a backpack and a shovel, and I think I make a bug net here. I don't know what I make, but I do need a bug net eventually. Anyways, I also grab these rocks so I can make a beautiful alchemy engine and make some better stuff. I also locate the rook set piece, or the shadow pieces set piece, which is nice because I will need a lot of marble for this run. And the more marble the better. I find the beautiful birchnut biome, which has plenty of pig houses for me to pillage, and fireflies for me to make my nice circuit with. I also locate a very lucky wormhole, which not only takes me to the Dragonfly Desert, but when I look at the map, I can also see that it's really close to my base. How lucky is this run? Anyways, blah blah blah, I dismantle the rest of the pig village, I make all the piggies fight, and then I get out of there and go back to the desert, because it's really close to my base. Anyways, I set up a nice base and make all the things I instantly need, like a handbat, a football helmet, and I also set up a few crockpots and such. And I continue my search to get a night vision circuit so I can go down to the ruins. Anyways, I make a very nice discovery returning to my base. I find this lovely set piece that contains like so many marble statues and a knight too for some more gears. This is such a plentiful set piece, and I'm going to kill the knight. After I finish my harvest, I get a mouth-watering 20 marble. Anyway, now it's time for... And then I do some very chilling things, like looking at my map to find where the ruins could be, and setting up an exploit. Duh! So ghastly. And then I walk around the wrong outside of the map and waste like 15 minutes. Duh. At least Nightmare Pig is here to give me some 9 free marble. Thanks, buddy. I'm gonna leave you locked up because there's no reason for me to fight you this playthrough. I instantly start body blocking a rook so I can scan him for this tier 2 speed circuit. Anyways, I start scouting out this military biome because the Ancient Guardian is kind of far away, and I would rather just stay here and rob a little bit of stuff before I go. Besides, WX is the best character for cleaning out the ruins. It's actually kind of lucky I ran into a few nightmare creatures. Not only does eating gears raise your sanity, but I can barely get enough nightmare fuel as is, so all will be appreciated.
Take that! And this! I will kill you with bare hands!
Bishops are far and away the most powerful and annoying clockwork. They have such a big aggro range, and even with speed you're like guaranteed to get hit by them if you try to fight them, which is so annoying. Anyway, there were also a few earthquakes, which actually helped by giving me gold so I can make more pickaxes. Although I brought plenty of pickaxe stuff, so it's alright. I kind of forgot my motivation for leaving so early, but I did, so yeah. Stupid splamonkeys. Anyway, I head over towards the Ancient Guardian, because I did acquire a Thulsite Medallion, and I know his IP address, and I'm gonna come find him. Anyways, I quickly locate Guardian, and for some reason he's at the beginning of the labyrinth again. This happens like literally every playthrough I do. Is this common? Anyway, this fight is really easy. I've done it in the majority of my other videos, and I've used the same circuit loadout, same weapon, same armor. Literally nothing has changed, so I'm just going to fast forward through it. The basics of the fight are you get him to charge into the pillar, and you hit him while he's knocked down, and I can see in the dark, so nothing else is a challenge. Guardian actually does drop a few good things. He drops meat, which I can make new handbats with, and that's pretty much all I wanted. Actually, some of the runes loot I can get is pretty good, but meat is probably the most helpful, because I can get as much as I want down here. I get a Lazy Explorer, which is really good. I get gears, which is good. A Thulsite suit, which gives me the idea to start making more of them. And I get some green gems, and I get some Thulsite. All these things are very good, and I will be making a lot of construction amulets in order to maximize my resource gain, so all this stuff is great. I don't even need the ancient key because I don't care about Fuel Weaver this run. I only want to punch Dragonfly. I don't even think it's possible to punch Fuel Weaver to death. I pretty much did the usual ruins rush. I really prioritize getting construction amulets because I have so much marble, and if I could double the amount of marble since I'd have, I would surely have enough for the entire fight. I don't know why I keep stuttering my words. Yeah, like, not really much to add here. I mine the statue, hammer some stations, break some clockworks, kill some clockworks, and a bunch of other stuff like that before leaving. I craft as many construction amulets as I can, and then I just begin crafting a bunch of Thulsite crowns, and then I craft some Thulsite walls. The walls will help with me setting up an arena for Dragonfly, and I'd rather just get some walls here instead of mining stone, because it's annoying to get stone walls. Most of the time I have to get stone walls anyway though. Thulsite is never enough.
Subscribe to the Supreme. WX is the best character and don't starve.
I arrive back to my lovely little base and deposit all of my garbage, and then get to crafting. Oh, oops, I forgot Hutch's stuff. Hold on. And get to crafting. Actually, I made a few other small detours, but hold on. Oh wait, actually, no, you have to see this. So I randomly run into this set piece up here. Look at all this free marble and all these free gears. Just, like, what? I swear, like, I can't even use seeds on console. This is just so lucky for specifically what I need to do with all this free marble. Okay, there's one other small thing I need to do. I need to get rabbits so I can get a top hatinator or whatever it's called. I start crafting with some pan flutes. Now, I'll probably only need one pan flute for this fight, to be honest. Dragonfly does not enrage too often. However, I'm a little bit paranoid, so I make like 4. The reason I need to make these pan flutes right now is because I want to set up for the rest of the Dragonfly arena, which means I might need to put her to sleep in case she chases me while I'm building some stuff. This building process is pretty annoying, as I'll take a lot of overheating damage, and I actually need to use quite a few gears to make sure I don't die from this. So stupid. Whoa, what the heck just happened? Huh. Okay then, I have to start making some stone walls because I ran out. I actually did grab a ton of rock at the Guardian fight that I forgot to mention. So yeah, I can just make more walls. Another danger comes from the fact that these structures are quite weird. You can see here I wedged myself in between the wall and the lava pool somehow, and luckily I had the Lazy Explorer to get out. I think I would have literally died there if I hadn't have gotten that lucky drop from Guardian. Now the final pool is being guarded by Dragonfly, which is why I have some pan flutes, because I can outrun her and try and put her to sleep in order to build safely. I could technically just lead her away until she despawns, but that will give me a way shorter window of time, and I've got plenty of pamphlets anyway. I first start by making 6 life circuits. I forget what these are called, but these will simply boost my max HP. I'll plug these in before the fight, but I don't really need them right now. I would make the tier 2 version, but I cannot figure out how to spawn on a spider queen. Anyways, I also feed my bird all the meat I've acquired throughout my travels. Some of this is still from Ancient Guardian. Anyways, the reason I want to make, this, is so I can make pierogi, which is a pretty potent dish when it comes to healing. They're not as effective as gears, but I can just make them, so I might as well. Also, you eat gears a lot faster than you eat pierogies. So I guess WX is just the best character in the game. After I'm done cooking the most delicious dishes, it's time to begin crafting. I need actually a lot of rope, and so finding this pig village with 2 grass tough areas, which are 3x3, it's 18 grass in this village, so I got pretty lucky with this generation. This world is all around amazing. Anyways, now it's time for the fun stuff. I have 66 marble, and every marble suit only costs 3 marble apiece. With construction amulets, meaning I can craft, I'm trying to do the math in my head, 20 something? I think I accidentally didn't have the amulet on for a few. I don't know, I did a count when I got to the Dragonfly Desert. But yeah, I just crafted all the marble suits I could. And also I made a few football helmets, or maybe I didn't. I'm not really sure, everything's so hazy, it's really late at night when I'm editing this. I had all the Thulecyte crowns that I could wear on my head, so I didn't really need football helmets, and besides, they broke pretty fast anyways. Alright, now we're ready for the fight. Well, kind of. See, I went to the ruins to clear out everything to get enough resources, because I was a little paranoid for the fight. I had a bad feeling, definitely not any previous losses. And I may have forgotten to record me clearing out the ruins. So, oopsie, luckily I remembered right as I exited the caves. However, I'm playing on console, and I can't cheat stuff in. Or can I? So, here we are for real this time, with 60 plus gears, about 12 pierogies, 17 football helmets, about 20-ish marble suits, about 9 Thulecyte suits, bunch of Thulecyte crowns, 6 circuits, and a dream, and some punching gloves. Hold on, I gotta wait for my circuits to charge up. It's 11:30 p.m. Alright, let the 40-minute battle begin. Here is one strategy I left out, or I kinda added, but I didn't talk about until now. Animation canceling. I don't do it, or I am doing it actually to start, but it's kinda subtle. You'll notice I'm actually swapping between armors, and I'm doing it fast in between my attacks to actually speed them up. This, well, cancels the animation. It's actually easier to do with punches because the animation is a lot longer than with normal weapons. But yeah, in all the speedruns and stuff, you'll see people doing this. So yeah, I guess I'm kind of a pro. I actually have a scrap video on doing some speedruns, but you'll never see that one. I'll also be probably uploading an unlisted video, or a link in the description or top comment, to the unlisted video of just the raw footage of me punching Dragonfly. It's like 40 minutes of just this. So if you want to see that for some reason. I'm already running out of things to say, and this is like the first 30 seconds of the fight. Yeah, whenever any of my things would break, I just run over to my little junk pile and scavenge up some more stuff. Like I'm Scrappy Werepig. The boss is so bad, by the way, I still don't know how to spawn him, I still haven't found him yet. Anyway, yeah. Animation canceling can be done with any armor for pretty much any weapon. I wonder if it even works with Wanda. But yeah, animation canceling is pretty powerful, and I don't know if I would have been able to beat this guy with the resources I have without it. Here we can observe her next phase and why I built these walls. Well, apparently I didn't build them good enough because some of these larvae slipped through and started attacking me. This is also why I wanted to bring fan flute, so I could put her to sleep and wait for the larvae to blow themselves up, because they just do that. Luckily none of my gear can catch fire, but this is still a big disruption to the fight, so I need all the HP and armor I can get. And also, overheating damage does go through armor. You have like 400 max health, so it's not really that big of a deal. And another thing, Dragonfly will only spawn larvae at 80%, 50%, and 20% of her max HP. And because I have no boss health bar to go off, and I don't punch Dragonfly to death very often, this is how I can register how much of the fight is left. So yeah, she's probably at the 80% mark, but I don't know, dude, this game is weird. It's actually kind of nice that there's a full moon, because I do not have to restore my fire. It'll also stop me from overheating too much, even though I have like 40 billion max HP and a billion trillion healing. So yeah, I guess it's nice. At one point I do forget to restock the fire, which is bad, even though I think I could probably tank Charlie and Dragonfly at the same time, and live to tell the tale. Marvel suits are pretty powerful, man. Dragonfly chips away at my HP very slowly, and then whenever I get a little bit low I can just eat like 3 gears and be all the way back to max HP. Unfortunately now, I guess luckily, Dragonfly is spawning more larvae. That means the fight is getting close to done, maybe? I don't know. She spawns a lot of larvae now, it's really weird. And she does like 4 or 5 phases and she's only supposed to do 3. But yeah, I take this opportunity to fix my faulty blockage and try to get this stupid larvae off of me. Some of the pools I secured pretty well, but some, they just squeeze through the cracks. And I don't know why. Dragonfly attacks at a rate of once every 4 seconds, and if I am really good and I have my really tight timing, I can get about 8 hits in. That's like the max I can do. But most of the time I hit 7s, which is still really good. Oh, when I get a combo of 8 to 8 to 8 to 8 hits in a row, it feels so good. Maximum damage. It's kind of funny that I'm trying to get maximum damage and I'm literally punching the boss, which is the least effective thing I could do, other than play Walter and use his slingshot. After a while, all my marble suits are destroyed, and I have to move on to my Thulsite gear, which is a lot stronger and a lot more durable, which is good. Yeah, it also raises my sanity, which doesn't really matter, because I'm not fighting a sanity-lowering boss. Even if I was, gears give me like 600 sanity every time I eat one. Dragonfly has finally started spawning more larvae, which hopefully means we're in the home stretch. If I can somehow outspeed Dragonfly and cut her off, I can get a few hits in while she's transitioning. Doesn't add up to huge amounts of damage, but taking all the opportunities I can get, dude. I'm already punching this boss to death. It takes out about 2,750 punches. Those PC gamers have it so easy. They get to install the health bar mods and they can just check how much health their boss has. They can have all this combined status stuff. And geo placement. Only as console people had that. Then we would finally be seen as equal. Duh, 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 duh. How much more health does this boss have? I've been punching him for days straight. Sure. Oh, she's dead. Let's go. I can finally go to the ruins, and I can also make some hambats out of dragonfly meat. That sounds kind of weird. And I even got the lava egg, which is 1 1/3 part. Yeah, if you ever struggle with Dragonfly again, dude, you can do it, man. You clearly have not explored the possibilities of a sandbox game to its fullest extent. Watch my guide on Dragonfly, or just do this. That was fun. And a huge, colossal waste of time. Please just use hambats. Don't even animation cancel, just use hambats.